guys, I'm back with another top 10 bands, metal bands rather, you haven't heard but should. I'm not saying everyone's not heard these bands as usual, but these are some bands I figure deserve some more traction, and hopefully you find something new to listen to. I've got 4 tapes and 6 CDs for this one. Surprisingly, I don't think I have any black metal for a change, which is weird because that's my preferred genre. But it's what I've been buying. I've been listening to a lot of old school death, so makes sense. First we have a grindcore band who sent me their cassette off Death Husky. I'm surprised I didn't fuck that up. Horse Nation with Mephatism, I believe you said. It's a really cool album, limited edition tape. Thanks to whichever member sent me this on tape. So if you like sort of grindcore mixed with early death metal kind of sound, this is really, really good stuff. I was actually really shocked by how good the production was for the style. So yeah, that's really cool. Next up, shout out to UChem Records. This is the new Morti Viventi album, or it's not new, but there were 3 pressings on CD, which I never got around to because I heard the band after all 3 sold out. And they made a cassette version with 20 blue and 20 red cassettes on UChem Records again. So that's some really good, epic thrash metal with some like blistering guitars and such. Next, another UK band with a 3-track demo stroke EP on MSH Music. I believe that's right. Cadaver Soiree with Cordyceps. Old school death metal, incredibly heavy on reg shell tape, limited to 20. The theme of the album of Cordyceps fungus, which is a type of mushroom or fungus that takes over the host's brain and more or less turns it into like a fungus zombie. If you've seen The Girl with All the Gifts, that's the fungus it's based on, and I have a huge interest in that kind of biology with mushrooms and fungus and mold. So that's really cool. And finally on cassette, the last cassette is the new album from Ulthar on 20 bucks spin with Cosmovore. It's the name of the album on like a lilac tape. Which way's up? This way is up. It's a really cool kind of slightly black and slightly doomy death metal, but it's just so damn intense from start to finish. I think it's about 40 minutes, so it's definitely worth checking out. Next, something very different. It's not a new release at all, but it's this album is Copper Lock Hell by Khost, spelled Khost, I believe. I think that's how you say it anyway. This is some really, it's intimidating to listen to, like industrial doom. I don't know, I don't think there's something quite like it. If Conan met Godflesh, but with some really harsh noise elements, this is possibly one of the most intimidating albums to listen to. But I think the winner for that one will always be Death Pierce Me by Silencer. Next is a CD I was actually sent by my friend Ed, Infidel Amsterdam, along with a letter about some stuff, which you'll hear more about soon. But for now, he sent me very kindly this copy of the latest album of Meadow's End via Black Lion Records. If any of you sort of follow me on things, you will know I'm a huge fan of bands like Kalmar, Norther, Children of Bodom, Winter Sun. It's got that, they're actually from Sweden, but it's got that very Finnish melodic death with some kind of almost folky keyboards. It's a stunning album. It's like 1 hour long on Black Lion Records, so definitely check that one out. This is a CD I've wanted for ages. Next, I have the band's other album, but this one's hard to find. And thankfully I saw them live in London, opening for Marduk, Archgoat and Valkyria, and that is Attic. The genre is a bit hard to define for me, but very similar to like Merciful Fate and King Diamond, so it's sort of the thrashy speed first wave black metal kind of mix, but this is an absolutely awesome album. Amazing presentation. We have a booklet in here, but what's really cool is the album takes place in a convent, I think it's said, and it comes with a map of that, which I think is really, really nice touch. I actually met the band the other day. They were really nice guys. But yeah, if you like Merciful Fate, King Diamond, that kind of very unique sound, check out Attic. And this is on Varn Records. Next, from Testimony Productions, nearly screwed that up, and limited to 500 CDs. It's a new organic album, carved in flesh, some more really cool death metal with the Swedish sound, like the Bot HM2 driven kind of guitars with, excuse me, I've got something in my eye, with the very kind of growly HM2 guitars, but they're actually from Germany, but they do a great job of doing this Swedish sound, which does bring us on to the next band, Swedish death metal band Feral, with their newest album, Flesh for Funerals Eternal, on Transcending Obscurity Records, who, along with 20 Bucks Spin and Hell's Headbangers, have just put out so many good releases this year. It's a great death metal album. And that brings us on to the last thing, another death metal album on Transcending Obscurity from Sweden, Paganizer with Land of Weeping Souls. This is the deluxe one that comes with, on the outskirt of Hades, I think it's said, demo, or EP rather, and the Land of Weeping Souls bonus tracks things. Alternative artwork, maybe? I'm kind of confused now. But, another great release all the same, much more kind of, it's still old school death metal, maybe not as overtly Swedish, stereotypical, but it's absolutely crushing all the same, as are all of these albums. I hope you guys find something you like. It's been a very kind of death metal centered video, but if you don't like that, then fine, stay tuned, because I will be posting a lot more stuff, which I'm waiting to arrive. Yule is coming soon, or Christmas, or whatever you guys celebrate. I don't celebrate Christmas, but whatever the hell you celebrate, a lot of people will be getting some new music and such, so maybe this can be part of that. I know I'll be getting some new music, which may make it into the next video, but for now, thank you for watching, and stay metal.